Hello everyone and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. This is episode 8. Last time, we've stumbled into 12,000 BC. After confronting Azala at the Tyranno's lair, we realized that Lavos was not something summoned and not something that has been residing in prehistoric times, just waiting for the opportune moment to appear. Lavos was a giant meteor, big fire, essentially. At its crash site, a gate takes us to 12,000 BC, where there's a kingdom of magic floating in the sky, and that's where we currently reside. So we're going to explore more of this kingdom. We've got the Blackbird airship over here, we have Kajar, and a small cave. First, let's go to Kajar, and let's keep playing, see where we end up. But just a fantastic curveball, once again. A fantastic curveball once again. Your power differs from ours. It's difficult to describe, but in you I sense a strange kindness. In ancient times, people crafted wondrous weapons and armor by combining shards of a rainbow-colored shell with the Sunstone's power. But now, only the Guru of Life knows the art of crafting such things, and even if others did, the Queen has ordered us to abandon use of the Sun's power. Ah, such beauteous contentment there is in a newly blossomed bud. Would that I could be a flower. This is a font of recovery. Rest your wearied mind and body within, traveler. We have more of the books. We have more of the books here. That's the Sun Temple, which you see on the southern sky isle. The Sunstone, once our primary source of power, was enshrined there. However, the temple was sealed up along with the northern shrine once we turned to our new energy source. The Queen claimed we'd no need for the energy of the tired old sun. Okay, so that is the Sun Temple. Gives us a nice little look at it. There it is. My favorite thing about the aesthetic of this sort of kingdom, one of these guys. My favorite thing about the aesthetic of this kingdom is from the outside, in the pixelated style. A lot of the buildings, they do give me the sort of Akira Toriyama Capsule Corp vibe, you know? The buildings from Dragon Ball, like this little house, that's a land bridge. They look like those, you know, circular domed homes in Dragon Ball. These look like the same sort of buildings of like these, you know, tall buildings with just like circular structures coming out of them, which is, it's so cool. This is the magic city of Kajar. We perform research in the magical arts to help further Her Majesty's plans to deliver our kingdom even greater glory. Those lacking magic are known as the Earthbound ones. They have always lived beneath the clouds. It's only fitting, after all, they lack our talents. We've read the term Earthbound before, and now I am struggling to remember why. Or where. My, you've an unusual aura. You must possess the gift, too. Yours seems very primitive compared to ours, though, you poor thing. But I'm from the future. I guess it's primitive in the sense that, you know, humankind is kind of in a state where there's some level of magic, but it's all dormant, needs to be awakened, so it's treated as like it's in its infancy, instead of a magic kingdom at the height of its power. How is it that we came to have the powers we do? Why do some possess the gift while others lack it? It is a conundrum. Sure. Nothing to say. I have platinum armor too, but I need Her Majesty's permission to sell it. Oh, keep that in mind, boss. platinum armor. Her Majesty Queen Zeal has 2 children, Lady Shala and young Lord Janus. Lady Shala is an incredible child with extraordinary magical powers. With such a gift, her life must be all ease and luxury. And what about Janus? You only want to talk about her. Are we going to get the reveal that she's one of the greater ancestors for Mal in that sort of royalty? Does the line stretch for that long without any sort of usurping of the throne? What tempest must rage in young Lord Janus's head? His only friend, other than his sister, is that cat that follows him about. Ah, so Lord Janus is that kid that said, hey, one of you's dying soon. Rearrange the letters of Janus and change the N to an M and change the J to a G, and you have Magus. We've been seeing a great deal of young Lord Janus lately. Before, he scarcely showed his face, but now he paces around quite often, always looking upset. There's an item flashing up here. But how do you get that? You know what I'm saying? How do you get that? Oh my god, is that how I got it? They show me an item that I can get in the next room. That's crazy. Honestly, crazy work. I heard Lady Shala's powers far surpass those of her mother. Then there's her brother, young Lord Janus. He's of royal blood as well, of course, but doesn't seem to have the faintest trace of magical ability. Well, maybe he doesn't cast spells. It looks like he's, maybe omniscient. Have you asked him about his premonitions? The gurus of life, time, and reason dwell in Zeal. Their knowledge and skill is without equal. Life, time, and reason. Zeal's progress stems from our new energy source. Its power far surpasses that of the sun's elemental energy. Are they telling us what the energy source is, or they just go, whoa, fancy new energy source that we have? I heard a strange prophet has come to the palace. I do not know the details, but I heard he has powers most uncanny. A prophet, eh? These goddamn blue guys. I've been working to fashion a capsule that will enhance one's magical skill, but my precious products have been disappearing in recent days. It must be that naughty New that took them. They do so love pranks. He's no doubt hidden them all about. How can I work like this? Hey, I've got one. We're literally looking at the creator of those capsules that we've been finding to increase our stats. Now that's a level of thought put into the items we find that I think is cool. That is really sick. Instead of like items having zero meaning or lore connection, a nice little nod towards, hey, these stat boosting items, yeah, someone made those, you know. And obviously someone made or created or you like, you know, found a natural resource of any sort of item. Everything has to be created or made either naturally or mechanically, but it's cool to get an actual confirmation of like the origins, and that it's like it adds so much to it. It's not like, oh yeah, some person in a cave made these and then they got distributed. We get to see this magical kingdom and being like, look at these capsules that make your magic good. It's very cool. I heard Lady Shala's powers, blah blah blah. We've already spoken to you up here. Know you this, traveler? The moonstone could be restored to a glorious sunstone if left to bask in the sun's warm light. But such would require aeons. None of us will ever witness that gorgeous glow again. Ah, very good information. Ahem. Let me just get my notes over here. Let me just open up this. Very good stuff there. Keep talking about things that are going to take a really long time. Moonstone left for eons becomes sunstone. Incredible work. I'll have to take a look at that. The guru once told me that the Sunstone once held all the nearly infinite energy of our sun. Over time, that energy was slowly depleted, and it turned into a lightless moonstone. Yeah, I'll fix that right up for you. Water summons wind, wind makes fire dance. Ooh, hang on. I think we've gotten a much more clear clue to these books instead of instead of the last one where I couldn't really figure it out. Water, wind, then fire? Hello? Okay, let us find the books. Water, wind, fire. Water. Wind. Fire. Secret room. Little guy. Obtain an unidentifiable object? But inside is a black gemstone. What's a black gemstone? Enables Eternal Darkness triple tech. What the fuck? Hold on. What's that? What's this, you say? Oh, who can wield this? Whoa. Hold on, hold on. Luca? Luca and Marl. We'll have to give it a shot, right? I also need to upgrade this stuff. We need to get Marl the Dreamstone bow. Let's switch in Luca. It all began eons ago when man's ancestors stumbled upon a shard of strange red rock, the Dreamstone. Its power was beyond human comprehension. It cultivated dreams and gave birth to love and hate. Only time will tell how it ends. Hey, that's a funny story. Only time will tell. So apparently, I guess it's maybe that's being treated as the equivalent of like the caveman's discovery of fire. The Dreamstone is that equivalent. We got to go to that other building. Maybe we try the exact same. Maybe let's try the exact same thing. And see if another door opens. I want to get into a fight with Luca so we can see this triple tech. Oh, actually, wait. We should just be able to... Can we see it in here? We cannot. I wonder if the triple tech actually also needs... It might need the correct people. There's only one way to find out. I'm gonna have to ask if there's a shortcut right up to the very top. Shall we try and get permission from the Queen? Okay, let me think. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Ayla in. I'm also gonna put Marl in, just for this. If there's like, I'm trying to think of story. If this royal bloodline, for some reason, is so unbroken for, you know, until the point that Marl being, you know, a princess. Could this be a descendant of that line? Maybe? Surely someone's got to have usurped the crown once or twice in all that time. And we'll bring Ayla, because I think Ayla interacting with royalty might be funny. And then I'll save also. If I could be bothered, I would probably go to the extent of saving before every single story moment and then reloading, changing the party every single time to see what they would say. But that's just, it's a lot of effort. This is the Queen's Palace in the center of the magic kingdom of Zeal, which is to say, this is the center of the universe. Of course. Okay. We're in that level of thought. We're going, wow, the sun revolves around the planet Earth, how great of us. We're the best. I understand. The source of our energy rests deep below the sea. Once its exact location was determined, we began constructing the Ocean Palace there. They're using Lavos as an energy source. They're using Lavos as an energy source. They switched from the Sunstone to Lavos. They had solar power. They had solar power. And they switched to fossil fuels. They've gone backwards. You've gone to space-related fossil fuels. No. That wandering prophet is amazing. Every prophecy to escape his lips has come to pass. It's as though he already knows the events to come. Unnerving, is it not? Who is this prophet? And it's not Lord Janus, because you would recognize him, right? Unless it's one of these things. Oh, Itchy. Could you scratch my back? Sure. Oh, wonderful. Oh, right there. You got it. Ooh, thank you. Discovered the new scratching spot. Interesting. You know what? Maybe the one that's in the present? No, not even the present. The one that's in 600 AD. That was like, ooh, you bad boy. I'm going to give him a scratch. I can't say no. I've got to do it again. We've discovered a sweet spot that's available on every single new, I guess. You do best to speak to the Queen of the Gurus if you wish to learn of the Mammon machine and the Ocean Palace. But just between you and I'd not place much faith in any answers Her Majesty gave you right now. She's been different as of late. Were you aware that Balthazar, the Guru of Reason, maintains secret chambers in Enhasa and Kajar? Hey! Well, we found one secret chamber, but there's another one. Are we going to find it a convenience that the Guru of Reason has a Balthazar-related name? That man appeared only recently, but he earned the Queen's trust quickly with his startlingly accurate predictions. His origins are a mystery. He's not one of us enlightened ones, but nor is he an earthbound one. From where could such a man have come? Is it gonna be Lord Magus? Alright, no books to open here. It might be the Magus. They say that Gaspar, the Guru of Time, continues his work on some deserted island. He strives to make a time egg or some such nonsense, but no one has seen him for years. Time egg! Even Balthazar, who designed the Blackbird and the Ocean Palace, has vanished. How strange that the three gurus who guided Zeal to its present glory have all disappeared at once. Do we have a Grima Wormtongue situation with this prophet? Oh. I think we've discovered the back scratching use. I see. We're circumventing or I could go in there. We're circumventing the barriers. The Queen must have borne a great deal of pain and sorrow in silence. Progress requires equal sacrifice. Much must have been given to allow Zeal to attain the glory it now knows. This way will take you to the bedchambers. Ah. Shala. Oh, Janice, you've returned. Is something wrong? The black winds. You feel the foreboding too. Don't worry, it will be all right. Here, keep this close. What is it? It's an amulet containing my prayers. If something should happen, it will keep you safe. I wish that I could remain with you always, but Mother has other plans. That's not our mother. She looks like her, but she's not the same inside. Even still, forgive me, Janice. Pardons, Your Highness. The Queen requests your immediate presence at the Ocean Palace. Very well. Well then, Janice, I must be on my way. Oh, who might you be? Forgive me, my lady, but we must hurry. If we're late, I fear I'll be... Well, you know the Queen. Of course, my apologies. Almost met Shala. Interesting. She's not a mother, not on the inside. Go away. Don't waste your time. Alphador only likes me. Alphador. Damn, I really gotta look in every single spot, because that felt pretty crucial. But I guess you could completely miss that conversation. I mean, that's all a part of it. Lady Shala's pendant. Lady Shala's pendant was made from the same red stone as the Mammon machine. When she prays to the device, the pendant glows with an unearthly light. Mal? Mal? What color is the pendant that we have? That I have that I never gave back to you? The pendant made from the same red stone as the Mammon machine. Now, maybe they're not using Lavos as an energy source, and this might still be Dreamstone. It might still be Dreamstone. But given the fact that we know that Lavos crashed here, and then the gate has taken us to this location, it feels like it's tied to it. So I feel like this Mammon machine, or whatever they're going for, is they've discovered Lavos buried very deep, because that was what happened in BC in 65 million. They were like, he's buried very deep already. And if they have an ocean palace and that's how deep they are, stands to reason I would think that this would be Lavos, but... So when she prays to the Mammon machine, the pendant glows with an unearthly light. Let's get some information here. I'm going to go back to Chrono Trigger episode 1. I want to go back to our first episode of the game, because I guess that's the only time we get any description or information on Mal's pendant, right? Because we can't inspect it in the key items thing, sadly. My brain, I think when we saw it, I remembered it being like green. So at the fair, when we run into each other, and we knock the pendant on the ground, and unfortunately go for the pendant right away, Lean's bell does go off, It's green. Oh, it's like a turquoise color is what you see of it on the ground. Little shiny. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Wow, that's kind of it. That's kind of it, right? So it looks kind of a bit turquoise-like, and that's the only information that we have. But it does respond, obviously, to the machine, right? She gets in there, starts freaking out. The rift appeared and the pendant seemed to react. Seems like it caused it. That's all the information we have. So, there you go. We'll have to wait and see. But it is not a red pendant. So, not one and the same, I guess. The completion of the Ocean Palace will secure everlasting glory for the Kingdom of Zeal. There will be no more fear or sadness, only eternal peace. The Queen's Counsel, Lord Dalton, was in charge of the Ocean Palace's construction until a wandering prophet arrived and took over. Lord Dalton's in a foul mood these days. Best avoid him if you can. Man, this prophet has really claimed everything. You'd do best to speak to the Queen or the Gurus if you wish to learn of the Mammon machine. Yes, but we apparently cannot find the Gurus. They're gone. The Queen's two children, Lady Shala and Lord Janus, get along so well. If only young Lord Janus would open up to others. That pendant of yours. It looks like Lady Shala's, but it doesn't glow like hers. Oh my god, wait. Even better. Wait. The pendant is now a moonstone. And if you leave it here in the sun, it'll eons later it will be a sunstone, and it'll be red. That's the dialogue I needed to connect the two pendants. We are in possession of the moonstone already. And you never know until you know. So it could still be wrong. But I'm locking in on it. Beings that are born of dreams must always return to them in the end. But at times, people's dreams and prayers call upon the power of Lavos and are made reality. Okay. So Lavos name drop in 12,000 BC. So it's still established at like this point of worship. People's dreams and prayers call upon the power of Lavos and are made reality. Exceptional. Anything is on the table because magic exists, right? And magic, the rule of magic is whatever the hell the fiction you are engaged with decides. Anything can happen with whatever they want with this magic, which is so cool when they're like, yeah, so maybe a dream will be granted. Maybe Lavos, he goes, nice little wish granting power. Maybe? I wonder how the Guru of Life is doing. What are we supposed to do without him? Humans, I'll tell you. I want to be the Wind Master. Oh, you will someday if you try hard enough. This is Masa Mune. This is the two of them. These are them. Our big sister Doreen went to Enhasa again. Yeah, she likes to dream. I like the wind better than dreams. Whoosh. I want to be the wind. Oh my god. That's cool. Hold on. You never know if you could have, like, dialogue that's based on party members, right? Like, we're holding the sword. That's so cool. Alright, well, the queen is not here, so we'll do away with my original plans for now. I'm actually going to keep Marl in because of this pendant mention. I mean, the pendant is in our possession, not necessarily Marl's, but she's still story relevant, so that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Do we talk to those characters there? My, what strange clothes. You must be travelers from afar. Do you like plants, traveler? Yes. Oh, I love them too, but the queen ordered me to burn this tiny sapling I received from the Guru of Life. He said it was a special tree with powers to restore the earth. Oh, what shall I do? Grow it in secret. You're right, Queen's orders though they may be. It wouldn't do to burn a gift from the Guru of Life. Very well then, I'll care for it somewhere safe and secret. Someday it may just help someone else who loves the earth and trees. Oh my god! We found a piece of the puzzle for helping Fiona with the forest. Alright, forest revival. Sapling. Well, we don't know where, but somewhere. So maybe in the future, that'll get planted. This is why we leave these notes. This is why we have notes to refer to. Because we're locked in on time travel and its consequences. If I'm reborn, I hope it will be in a land full of verdant forests. Are we doing reincarnation? Again, just gotta point out how fucking cool, right? This way leads to the Mammon machine chamber. I didn't even have to tickle your back. I didn't even have to tickle your back. I thought I was gonna have to tickle your back to get in here. I've been misled once again, so it's not you who I'm tickling. The prophet's aura is clouded with hatred and sorrow. If he does not free himself of those emotions, he'll destroy himself and those he loves along with him. Beyond lies the Mammon machine chamber. There it is, yeah. You can feel the glorious energy of lava surging from it. Confirmed. The Mammon machine, you came to see it? Yes. I thought as much. Can you feel the flow of the mighty Lavos' power? Oh, it brings tears to my eyes. Now, multiple things to think about, right? So, the pendant is from the Mammon machine, which means it's a stone from Lavos. But I don't think... But because that's the new energy source, that couldn't be the moon and sunstone thing, which means if Marl's pendant is one and the same, but different, aged, devoid of energy, it couldn't be a moonstone because it wouldn't be tied to Lavos, I guess. So, yeah. Could be just a different type of pendant, could just operate under different types of rules. So I realized that. Wow. Look at that. That's your Mammon machine, huh? This is the font of Zeal's power, the Mammon machine. It draws and magnifies the limitless power of Lavos. I love how we get like really significant info, but our characters never respond. Because they're just internalizing, you know, they're like, well, shit. If the Mammon machine is moved to the Ocean Palace, we can extract even more energy from Lavos. The dream of eternal life will be made possible. Oh, almighty queen, our kingdom will reign for all eternity. Yeah, about that. They wish to move it to the Ocean Palace to extract even more energy. When the Mammon machine was finished, the Queen became a different person almost overnight, a much colder one. Just between us, I heard that any who oppose Her Majesty, and not just the earthbound ones, vanish, and are never heard from again. That'll explain where the gurus are. So, Lavos is being channeled through this. Lavos being channeled through the Mammon machine. And as soon as it was completed, Lavos was like, I'm going to get into the head of the Queen. But what about this prophet? Melchior, the guru of life, opposed the Queen's plans and disappeared shortly thereafter. It pains me to consider some conspiracy may be at work, but it is terribly suspicious. The three gurus constructed the Mammon machine from a reddish stone that had been kept in the royal treasury for generations. The guru of life, Melchior, was in charge of the plans and conducted a great deal of research on the nature of Lavos. But now, well, I'm sure you know the rest. Operating the Mammon machine requires magic powerful enough to regulate the energy the machine extracts. Excepting the gurus, Lady Shala is the only one with such power. Can't interact with that. It's just a chatting moment with the NPCs. Look at the faces on the bottom. This thing don't even look friendly. This thing don't look approachable. Yeah, oh, those evil looking faces we got on the side, just thought it looked cool. Oh, these statues that look like they could come alive at any moment and eat you. We just thought that they looked really cool. It's such a great display of strength for this magical kingdom, don't you think? I believe I have explored everywhere that I can in this place. So now that we've done that, I almost did not go to this place. I was going to go to this place later. I'm glad that I did, because we got to have that Shala scene and a bunch of other stuff. I mean, the lesson is obviously go everywhere optional. Everywhere optional before you get anywhere else that could be remotely important. So we're going to go to Enhasa so I can specifically do the magic books again. Whoa! Oh my god. Guess what he's discovered in episode 8? He's pressed the map button. That makes my life so easy. I've been fucking around with no map. 12,000 BC. Episode 8 discovers the map. Genius. I mean, it's not a necessity. It certainly helps. I don't think it would have helped me discover certain entrances to places. You know? That's cool to see this in its entirety. So now you can see where we, can possibly go. So currently, the 2 temples are inaccessible, but we're going to go check out this Blackbird. And then there's this, the Matter of the Ocean Palace. Now, water, wind, fire. So let's see if it's the same. Wow. Water, wind, fire. There you go. The Guru of Reason is gone. Do you want to challenge me? Yeah. Alright, prepare yourselves. We're being challenged by the new... Okay. Can we do this? We can't do the triple attack. No triple attack. No. So this thing's strong, by the way. I might have to change my party layout for this. Weaklings. No. Okay. I see why they have this, the font of restoration just hanging around now, don't they? It's for us to do that. So, we want to make sure that we have Cure in a very big way for everybody. We could have Robo with the Cure Beam, and then Chrono can do lightning on everybody. I'm just trying to think about the AoE attacks. Robo can also attack everybody. We'll do Robo and Frog, because Frog also has Cure. It's just the fact that obviously it's an enemy that will just wipe you out to 1 health. And that's when you just have to quickly heal. What I'm curious about is I wonder if it's always just like 1 attack to 1 health and then the second attack is kill. If we don't even have to heal to full health. That could be interesting. We'll have to see. Let us challenge the collection of new. Damn. I was hoping you'd go for a different character. Chrono lives. Right, now he's gonna do heal. Never mind. Why did he take 0? Why are we taking 0 now? What's happening that's different? Okay, Frog took damage. Great work for the heal beam to come in after. And it wasn't even the heal beam, it was the laser spin. Okay. We can win. Oh my god, Robo. What is the deal? What's the strat? Robo can't be killed, but I don't know why. I don't know why. What is it about Robo that can't be beaten? I want to know why. Huh. But then look, Chrono's taking 0 as well. Sometimes Chrono has survived. Oh. Robo's taking damage. We might be able to win now. Sometimes it's 1. Yeah, sometimes it's just 1 health even when they have a lot. We have won. Nice. 90 TP. You're strong, take this. A magic speed capsule. Okay. What caused you to survive? You don't have anything unique going on in regards to equipment. I don't know. It must just... Is it random? We got mopped up. Except for Robo. The Mystery of Life, Volume 841, Chapter 26. All life begins and ends with Nu. This is the undeniable truth because I believe it to be so, at least for the present. Okay, sure. The Mystery of Life. All life begins and ends with Nu. I love that this new creature went from some mysterious thing I saw in the forest once and was like, what the hell was that? Getting called a bad boy. And now I find it in so many other places, and that it's a very, very special, powerful thing. I have defeated it. Challenge complete. Maybe by some form of luck. Should we talk to you now that I've opened the door, actually? I don't think we need to. Alright, we're going to go to Blackbird. Alright, so I've traveled back to 65 million BC really quick just to give Mal the Dreamstone bow. So we went and redeemed that one. So a bit of a upgrade on the equipment. It's kind of cool that Mal and Frog both have water element, and I wonder if there'll be something that they can learn together. As a result, we'll have to find out. Mal still hasn't learned haste, so I feel like we'll keep Mal in here for a bit, learn some haste. We'll do Mal and Frog because of the pendant. Maybe Mal will have some dialogue. We still have to go through the middle section of the Royal Palace, but we'll check out the Blackbird first. See the clouds below. Why are you here? All is well with the Blackbird, I presume? She is fully operational, Lord Dalton. Of course she is, you blundering idiot. Were she not, we'd all be in trouble. You, what are you doing there? Those clothes. You must be the ones the prophet said would come to interfere. I think I shall watch for the time being and see how he plays his hand. Not that I suspect he'll tip his cards so easily. Ha! Never dreamed a thing so big could fly, huh? The Blackbird's a symbol of Zeal's advancement. Okay, actually not doing anything with the Blackbird here. Gotcha. The Royal Palace it is. I wanted to take it for myself and fly to the temples. Maybe next time. We will finish our trip to the Royal Palace. Navigate my way through the two-dimensional maze, but a 3D space. This way leads to the Queen's audience chamber. Listen to me. The Earth is alive and always has been. She changes slowly, so you never see it. From flat lands into mountains, from mountains into seas. A way may someday open, even to the Forbidden Shrine in the north, or to the Sun Temple, but it could take untold years. I've got untold years, so that's all good. It is the same pendant. It's the same color. It's the same color. It's not red at all. It's the same door from the future. Oh my god, not even a change in detail. The doors that looked like electronic and futuristic in the 2300s existed in 12,000 BC. Exactly the same. We need to go back to the future and we need to take a look, because are these ruins? How do they get repurposed to like these old domes, which are actually like are they just ancient ruins technically? They get like repurposed into domes, but then this technology persists. Is it the cyclical nature of like humanity building up to a technological peak, being reduced to nothing, building up again, and you see things somewhat different, but still things that can remain the same? Crazy. But the pendant is the key. That door cannot be opened from the outside, save with a powerful magic key, like Lady Charla's pendant. Your pendant, it looks identical to Lady Charla's. I heard that when Lady Charla communes with the Mammon machine, her pendant glows with a strange light. Ah, well, I tried, it didn't let me. Her Majesty said she had business at the Ocean Palace. None may pass until her return. Your pendant, it looks identical to Lady Charla's. It won't budge. A mere door binds us hand, foot, and tongue. Mal, we're gonna need you to comment on the fact that this pendant is goddamn crazy. It's the same pendant from so long ago. The royal lineage really does span a ridiculous length of time. Recharge it. Here's your useless sentimental pendant, Mal. That glow. That's the pendant the gurus made for Lady Charla. How did you come to have that? Beats me, man. Ran into a girl at a fair once, you know? So now I'm going to be able to just pop on into this door, say yes. Don't ask questions about why I have this same pendant. Crazy. So, we did it. What trial awaits us next? So now I can use this pendant in the future to open those doors in the domes. Who are you? How did you get in here? Bro is fooling no one. Look at this guy. Look at our prophet. Look at our prophet over here with his hooded cloak. He's only got his hair sticking out from it. I knew it was going to be the Magus. I mean, who else could it be? He fell back through time with us. Absolutely crazy. So he might have fallen back into this time, and when we get thrown into 65 million BC. Your Majesty, these are the bringers of disaster of whom I spoke. Indeed, they and the gurus alike. How dare you outlanders attempt to oppose me? Fools, one and all. Dalton, seize them. Yes, Your Majesty, with pleasure. Golem. Wow. Prophet has been sowing the seeds. Whoa. Prophet has been sowing the seeds this whole time. Iron Sphere halves HPs with fucking gravity. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, Frog's dead. Hold! Frog! Okay, Golem, be careful now. Just settle down. Hello? Fucking, can I get a pause on the difficulty spike? Imitate, copies physical attack. What do you mean? I'm dead! What do you mean? Holy difficulty spike. This is imitate copies water tech. This is what they talk about in the legends, by the way. The legends of old video games and difficulty spikes. We've been chilling. We've been chilling. There's been difficulty, naturally. There's been the potential to die. But I'm sorry, I'm just getting hit for 500. Hey, that's what I've been doing this whole time. You can't do that to me. Ah. 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 Dude. Oh my god. Mwahaha. Fear not, I won't kill you. Not immediately, that is. I was, okay. Am I in a scripted death? A scripted knockout? That's why it was so hard. I'll allow you to sample every type of pain and fear imaginable first. By the time we're through, you'll be begging us to end your suffering. Ah, what a delicious diversion. Hey, I got your great granddaughter with me right now. Idiots. What will you do, Shala? Let us help them. I don't think it'll be of any use, but you'll be in trouble if you let them escape. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. And they just might be able to rescue Melchior. Are you all right? Quickly, you must flee the palace. And if you can, please, free the Guru of Life. He was sent to the Mountain of Woe for opposing my mother's plan. Please, you must help him. I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Your meddling tires me. It seems I'll need to put an end to you here. No, you mustn't. Don't! Very well. I'll spare their lives. But in return, you will cooperate with me, Shala. Now, show me how it is you came here. So you came through here. Now, Shala, once I throw them in, you will seal the portal shut. No, you can't make me. You will obey me. Their lives are at stake. Very well. Wow. Sealing the portal. With a pyramid. Please forgive me. That could be our way back. We have to go to the blue shrine pyramid, but in the future. Why did the prophet let us go? Where has Magus gone? I will not allow him to escape until he has answered for the past. Wait a minute. The design from the door that the pendant opened, I've seen it in other places. Yeah, we have. We can go here and open them too. Oh, wait, what the fuck? A curious crest is engraved here and a mysterious force seals it shut. Hey, there's a new and a guy there, and the guy looks like he's from Zeal. Let's check it out, Chrono. That also makes sense. Okay, so instead of going specifically to maybe the shrine and maybe trying to find a gate there, we can now activate these doors with the pendant. Fly! Shall we look at... Yes, look at this. 65 million BC. Did I go over here last time? I been in here? Oh my god, the Sun Shrine is here in 65 million BC. So if I get a moonstone, I leave it right here for eons. So we'll come back here eventually. There's the Sun Shrine. And you know what? We found it because we discovered the map button. Genius. Okay, take me back to the Truce Canyon. I wish to go home. I mean, the Mystic Mountains. So we've lost a couple of portals. They're closed off. Ah, you've been to the Magic Kingdom. With that pillar of light sealed, you'll be needing to find a way to move through time more freely should you wish to return. I recall someone working on such a device. The Wings of Time, I believe he called it, though sadly I fear the man's mind left him in the course of those long years of research. The Wings of Time, eh? Shall we take, Ayla go boring here. Let's take Ayla with us into the far future. Marl doesn't really have much to say about the situation, but yeah, we'll do Marl and Ayla. We'll do Marl and Ayla. I'll hold on to hope that Marl will have some cool related dialogue to the whole thing. Which dome? Which version? Let's go to the Bangor Dome. There's 2 possible entrances. I'm right in front of a door. Very good. I think this is where we first entered. The pendant begins to glow. Whee! Workman's wallet. Alluring top. Okay. Yes. Who wishes to wear the alluring top? Is it an accessory? Turns EXP into gold. Boosts success rate of charm. Okay, hang on. You can't wear the alluring top. But Marl is the one with charm, right? Oh, it's confuse. Not charm, necessarily. Ah, okay. We have the alluring top. It can't be equipped on... Oh, it gets equipped on Ayla. Oh, Dewey. Charm is right there. Seduce enemy to obtain an item. I love that we have steal. I can read. For some reason, I thought that allure was the charm, because usually that's kind of what that description for a skill does. Okay, so no point wearing the alluring top. And I think that's actually another reason why. It's called alluring. So then Marl's allure ability. I'm like, surely. I think this was the dome that showed in the cutscene, the Tran Dome. So let's go in here. Cash. This stuff real. Never seen money like this before. It looks like we've got space for one more down the bottom here. In terms of now that we've actually filled out this group, we have an empty space. suppose it's only a matter of time. If I just keep saving up money, someday it'll come in handy. There are still people in Aris Dome, too. What's this? A plant, you say? What's a plant? Oh. It's strange. Looking at that thing makes me want to keep on living. That thing edible? I've never seen a thing like this before. I made it through the ruins with a cutting from the sapling that grew from that seed. Amazing what you can do when you think you're dead anyway. Wait. That is from... Is that from the one that we said, hey, go plant that thing? Made it through the ruins with a cutting from the sapling that grew from that seed. We'll have to go and see if we get one of our own. I can get a cutting of that. The pendant begins to glow. We did... There was also, like, that resource in the bunker, and we said, here's a seed, and we gave that to them as well. But I think that might be a different one, considering I hadn't done anything about the whole seed thing yet. Nice. Golden stud and the high ether. Okay. This was not where we wanted to be in regards to what we were shown. Oh, that hurt to do. I meant to press a different button, and I meant to give those two to Chrono, but that's okay. We'll give it to Mal. I won't be too upset by that. Okay, wrong dome. We'll take the long way through, of course. Do I have to do the motorbike ride again? Site 16. You know, I've just realized that I think these mutants are mutated new. Because they're like a similar kind of shape, but with an extra head growth, but they've got stuff on the top of their head still. And like little tomato bits. I think this might be a mutation of the new. Which is horrifying. Horrifying. I hope I'm wrong, but look at him. Could possibly be. So now we have the Aris Dome. We have the abandoned sewers. Oh, right. There's a whole south side that we haven't been to. I think that's what we saw. Oh, this is cool. The Sunshine is over there. We don't know what's that on the bottom right. But look at that down the bottom. Is that the fucking Empire State Building? Is that the top of the Empire State? Cool. So in that thing that Miles said, it was showing a dome. That's why I thought it was that one on the bottom left there, but it's the one in the middle because it's the same. It's almost the same. Or it could be the one over to the right there. We will have to find out. But the fact that we haven't gone through the abandoned sewers yet is exciting. I know that we have multiple skyscrapers that all look the same. It's just funny on its own like that. You look at that and you go, and down there's the Empire State Building. What's left of it anyway. See what people are doing in here now. Hey, you're back. Mommy said Daddy's somewhere far away now. Don't worry, I won't give up. I have this child to raise and that sapling. Wonder what kind of fruit that thing will bear. Oh, it's you. Look, the seed's sprouted. It's growing. Since you've come, everyone seems to have regained their will to survive. It appears your energy is contagious. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewers, but I wouldn't advise it. That's where Death Peak sits. the source of all this devastation. And besides, even someone as strong as you would never stand a chance against the mutants that live down in the sewers. There's an old man living in a dome he built near Death Peak, said he wanted to monitor it, talk about crackpots. I think that is the old man with the new that we saw. The door with the crest, push it, pull it, bash it, thing won't budge. Do you have money? Yes, we do. Okay, we have a definite idea. I'm curious about the whole, like, banishment concept of the gurus, because Charlotte said Mountain of Woe. We're going near, like, a death mountain. And that old man was dressed like being from the Kingdom of Zeal with a new. So this might have been where our life guru has actually ended up. Conveniently. Into the abandoned sewers. Okay. Whoa.
Look out, Eek. Outsiders, better report to Crawley.
Gotta be honest. I did completely forget about the sewers because it has been so long since we've been here and we've been doing so many other things. So this is funny.
There was a bridge here. I saw it, I swear, Ribbit.
What? It got up and walked away, Ribbit? Don't you lie to me. There's nothing here at all, Ribbit.
But it's true, Ribbit.
Someone's coming. Let's scram, Ribbit. A bridge can be summoned. 600G. The magic clams. We're a little overskilled for the area, maybe. But it seems that we weren't really supposed to go into the sewers until now anyway. This place is a tad on the spooky side. This bad place, be careful. Cat. Well, off goes the kitten. Should we follow the kitten? It is gone. There's a diary here. The final entry reads as follows. I'm through. I can't take any more of this. The fishmen attack if I make even the slightest noise. If I knew things would be like this, I'd have taken the guillotine any day of the week. I think I'll go out with a good loud scream. See how the soggy freaks like that. He's given up. Okay. Ah, I made noise. Right. I kicked the can into the box. I've summoned the lightning mutants from the sewers. Not the cheese. It's XP, you know what I mean? And I need that. It's XP and it's money. There's no reason for me to not make noise. I knew that was going to happen. I was like, this makes noise, right? This game is so funny. I love that it trolls you in small ways like that. From the save point illusions to save points also making a bunch of noise. Incredible stuff. Well, there's a bridge there. Fucking the 2D like environment. I'm trying to like enter here, and it's there instead. Okay, those must be doorways that we can open as well. What did that do? Give us a bridge, or did it open a door? Oh, whoa. Oh, goddamn. Navigating this space is gonna confuse me.
Looks like you just have to press the switch and the bridge will extend across. So, switch it on already, Ribbit. Ribbit? Can't reach it, Ribbit. And you call yourself a frog, Ribbit. Someone's coming, let's scram, Ribbit.
Obtained Rage Band. 50% counter attack rate. Putting that on Ayla.
There's 3 of them, and they're almost here. Waltzing through the sewers like they own the place, eh? Must have a death wish. We'll teach 'em a little respect. Yes, we will. Just let 'em come through here, they'll be chopped liver, pulverized. Won't even know what to call 'em when we're done. Ha ha! Ha ha ha!
Literally runs away. Huh? Literally runs away.
I'll mash you to goo.
I see why they call you Crawley. Whoa, taking Maul down to 1 HP. I was not expecting that. Crawley, get exploded. Incredible. The lookout just straight up knowing when it's time to leave. What a maze we find ourselves in. I want to make sure that we obviously go through as much of this place as possible.
I ain't scared of no fish, no matter how slimy.
So I think we'll want to... Maybe this is the way to go. Oh, it is, yeah. We can't even go down there. What was I thinking? Obtain the Thunderblade. It is a downgrade. What is up here? Ah, okay, so we are here. This might be where we need to be. But let's do this. Is this just a shortcut, I think? Yeah. Okay. This is just a shortcut.
break the seal.
The Keeper's Dome. Yes, okay. Strange construct. Please do not disturb my slumber. Strange construct, though. Okay. The pendant begins to glow. You who have opened the door. I am Balthazar, the Guru of Reason, and formerly of the Kingdom of Zeal. I was cast into this era by a great disaster which befell our land. Much to my surprise, I have learned that the creature Lavos was not a product of our age. Far from it. It seems that the being fell from the sky in a bygone age, burrowing deep into the planet's core. There he began to feed upon its energy, growing ever stronger. Balthazar? Not Melchior? Lavos' form was revealed briefly when he was summoned forth by a mighty wizard by the name of Magus in the year 600. In the year 1999, Lavos emerged to claim the surface. Now he has taken the place I've named Death Peak as his throne, or nest as it may well be. His miniature spawn now flow from the mountaintop, and avalanche of death. Lavos is a parasite of gargantuan proportions whose host is the planet itself. So Lavos is perched up on Death Mountain. Trapped here, I endeavor to continue my study and observation of Lavos, but I believe the end draws near. Maintaining one's sanity is an endeavor in and of itself in an age such as this, an endeavor I fear may be futile. So before my mind is lost forever, I have decided to leave these records of my knowledge behind, along with my greatest invention. The strange construct? Ever did I long to return home and toil endlessly in search of a way, but as I neared the completion of my research, so did I near the end of my days. I have grown old and frail, and so I leave it in your hands, you who have opened the way. Take hold the reins of time, and let all the people of this planet's past and future join as one. Then, only then, you just may be able to stop Lavos. So, Balthazar was working on this Wings of Time and continued work on it into the future. Was the note that we saw in the sewers him going, I'm done. I'm gonna go out with a scream. You have little chance of success, but even a little chance is still a chance. You who have opened the door, the fate of the world is in your hands. Open now the final door and claim what awaits you. My last and greatest work, the Wings of Time. Damn. So he was thrown into this time period, but not in the current version of events where I can meet him. He has already perished. It's sort of like, hey, whoever has the pendant, the means to get in here, will be the best chance of success. So I will leave these notes just in case. Spaceship? The Wings of Time? Oh! What this thing? Wow, this is amazing. Which end do you suppose is the front? Wow. Here I'm like, do we get a magical item called the Wings of Time? It's some sort of device that just allows us to travel whenever. But it being an actual vehicle is very cool. We got the Capsule Corp time travel machine. Where's Trunks? Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Precious, isn't he? Anyway, there is something I need to explain, namely, how to transcend time. Press X to display the time gauge, then select the area you wish to visit. Ah, yes. Before you go, why don't you give a name to my time machine? Oh, cool. You can name it. It looks like a sports car from this angle. We will call it its default name, as much as I would love to. I only get 5 characters, you know what I mean? We'll call it the Mapo 1. Perfect. Oh, you know, all right. You've twisted me arm. This is going to be the only thing that I rename in the game. We use the default names for characters, but it's a time machine. It's the Mapo 1. First of its kind. And it's mine. The Mapo 1. Enter. There we go. Is Mapo 1 correct? Yeah. Best name ever. Well then, hop aboard. Instructions for the time machine are as follows. Display time gauge. Use the up and down direction buttons to select a destination in time. Board, disembark, or activate time warp. End of message. You're not going to come with us? Memory Balthazar machine? Mumble, mumble. Hang on. What are you saying? Hold on. What are you mumbling about? What are you mumbling about? Oh, okay. I was wondering if you're going to have additional dialogue. Taking Ayla into the time machine. Luca's going to love this. Take off. Oh my god, this is sick. We now have... Oh, there's a future. So... I guess these are all of our eras: prehistory, antiquity, Middle Ages, present, cataclysm, future, and end of time. So the future is where we currently are. What an incredible spread on our time gauge. And it's the C, it's the logo. How very clever. We'll go to the end of time first, right? Because we got to show it to our gang. I love that we've actually been given a time machine. And then we get to see the cutscene of them getting into it. Get to see it a little better. Cool. Eek! This great, fast. The Mapo 1 is capable of this? Our lovely little epoch. And then we can get off. How does this... Oh, cool, it's there. Hey! He's like, wait, where'd you come from? So that's what this part of the end of time is for. I thought like another platform might appear at some point.
Interesting. So, he actually completed his Wings of Time, and at the cost of his own life, no less. Why not put those wings to good use and pay a visit to the ancient Magic Kingdom? Come and see me whenever you have the need. Think of me as your guide on Time's road.
We'll go to the Day of Lava, so this time. How cool. So now, even though we've been banished from, antiquity, I can just travel back there now. We don't even need these silly portals. I can go wherever I please. And that is going to be where we bring this episode of Chrono Trigger to a close. Thank you so very much for joining me for this one. Super cool to explore more of the Kingdom of Zeal, to get a slight tease as to what's going on over there with the Prophet. Oh, no idea who he is. But we have gotten the Wings of Time from the year 2300, which is very cool as well. Obviously, there's things for us to do in all time periods. So maybe before we go to Zeal, we'll check out where we can actually go and where we land when we choose these time periods. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like and a comment if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already to support the channel. And I will see you next time for more.